Hi, my name is Magnus and I'm from Customtronics. Today I'm going to talk about the Rax Jailbreaker solutions. Okay, first of all, Rax Jailbreaker is a software solution. It means that all the patches are inside the machine. Okay, it's inside the unit. It gives accuracy that nothing else could do. Okay. Any external hardware can never do it like the Rax Jailbreaker. So it's a 99% software solution. That means that of course you need our software. And people are crying rivers about, oh my god, what the blah blah, my car is gonna be... No, it's nothing like that. Listen to me. When you buy the Rax Jailbreaker, any product, you're gonna have a USB stick that we call the rollback USB stick. Okay, the rollback USB stick makes your navigation unit to stock software. Okay, our beta testers are using it all the time, and it's available for download. Okay, so you can always, whatever happens, if we get blown away, you know, by a terrorist organization, or I'm gonna get, you know, I don't know. Whatever happens, with the rollback, you can always go back to stock software. So, not talking about that. So the next issue will be, well, what about updates? You're gonna hack it, and you know you're gonna be not be able to unlock it, and be a little booty. Come on, listen. We have been playing with this unit since 2012. It's 2 years now. Okay, a software upgrade for us is not more than 30 minutes. 30 minutes is what it takes for us to patch it and make an own software. Okay, the reason why we need our own software is also asked by a lot of people. Why do you need your own software? Well, the thing is, if you don't know too much about the machine, but I'm going to tell you, all right? There is a space, a memory in the navigation. When you do an upgrade, it more or less wipes everything away. I mean, everything. And replace it with a new image. That will mean that our patches will also be gone. That's why we need our own software. And we have done at least 12 updates today, until today. And we are doing it, our own software is daily, okay? So it's not a big issue. But in the worst case, go back to the rollback and you are back to normal again. So don't cry and think the world would end and your car will never be the same. Alright? Even if you need to go, if you have a problem with navigation, maybe something is broken, the screen goes, you just roll it back, give it to the service people, and it's normal. And when you get it back, take a USB stick with your tokens and just upgrade it, and you have all the features there again. So it's no big deal. And listen to me, we spent minimum of 1,000 hours of programming on this. So we know this machine probably more than the engineers, I will say, because it's at least 100 people working for this upgrades and everything, and the whole development. Okay, we know everything about it. Okay, every single part of the machine we know about. Okay, so the upgrades, when they're coming, we're gonna release it. Just chill for a week and you're gonna have an upgrade. Okay, it's like now, it's the 20th of July. Okay, in the rest of the world we have 14/22/13. In the USA you don't even have that. You have 14/05. Okay, the reason, I think the reason is that they're releasing that software a couple of months outside the US, so because it's a smaller market, so they can check if there is any major bugs, and because it's always going to be bugs. They have a lot of people working on it, and it's too many cooks. Okay, so then when they get the feedback, they release it for the American market, because American market is probably 10 times bigger than the rest of the world. Okay, so even when you get the new software to your machine, because we could give you a newer firmware version than the market actually is, but we don't do that because we're going to have a lot of people thinking that we did something wrong, and we don't want that because we didn't do that. But people that doesn't know about programming, they will of course blame us. So we wait until they release it officially for the American market, and then at that time we already been playing with it for like a couple of months. I don't know how many months we are now. It's like 2 months and it's still not released. Okay, so the Rax Jailbreaker is probably the most awesome product for Dodge and Chrysler from 2013 and up. Even 2015 will have the same unit. And we are going to release a lot of new features, and we are playing with it all the time. Okay, and as I said before, we have 2,000 cars running with our software. And we don't have any problems. If we had problems, I wouldn't be here. You understand? I would probably flee and go somewhere else. We are showing our faces, and if there will be a problem, we will fix it. And the worst case scenario. Remember, worst case scenario. Rollback. So, the Rax Jailbreaker Bronze. That's the basic version. And also, remember, we have silver, bronze and gold just to make a hint of what you can buy. If you don't need this and if you don't need that, we can make a special feature for you. That's not a problem because everything is software based. Of course hardware, but if you don't want the cameras and if you want to do this yourself, we can always, play around and do this. But back to the basic is the bronze. That's what most people want. It's just to have the lockout function, okay? We call it lockout, okay? The lockout makes it possible to insert street address in the navigation, add Bluetooth devices, or anything else that locks you out. Like if you have a VES system, a vehicle entertainment system, it will lock you out in the front by unlocking it. Of course, you can watch movies in motion. I wouldn't recommend that because you could probably kill someone, but maybe you have a passenger who wants to watch while you are driving, so think about that. Okay, safety first, but it's possible. All right, so the lockout gives you those features. And what's the price? $149. What do you get for $149? What should we be paid for doing 1,000 hours? Okay, $1 an hour or what? Okay, $149 you get the lockout, and you don't have to do anything. Just put in this USB stick, make it the upgrade, done, finish. It's done. Okay, don't open, don't do anything. Just insert USB stick and it's finished. Okay. Then we have the silver. Okay, the silver is probably what the most people want. Is this. Okay, this is a special manufactured cable. For those who already have it, they know it's good quality. This is not handmade. This is professionally made. Okay, and this cable is with 2 video inputs. Okay, most of the cars we are talking about have already a rev cam. If you don't have a rev cam, if you want it, we can add, so you will have 3, okay? But this one has 2. One for the front cam and one for the cargo cam. And cargo cam is a cargo cam, of course, but it doesn't mean that you need to have a cargo cam. You can add any video devices. If you want to have video out from your phone, if you have a video game, if you want to have a sat TV, it doesn't matter. As long as it has an RCA output, you can add it. Okay. So why we call it the cargo cam is because when we enable this feature, you will be able to see under controls. You're going to have something called cargo cam. In my car, or the dev car we are using, we have split the cargo cam so I can both watch video and have the cargo cam. Okay, the cargo cam is really cool. But for example, if you have a trailer, a horse trailer, or you need a baby cam, you can use that one. as a video source, okay? And then the audio is AUX in, of course, so it makes just directly into the navigation unit. And also what you get is the camera. Maybe it sounds funny, but this is true. PAL video has 100 lines more than NTSC. So it's a fact that PAL is a better video signal. So why don't use a PAL camera? Okay, because all the units, doesn't matter if it's if it's made for USA or Canada, Mexico, or rest of the world, they all have the same hardware in that part. Okay, so this little cam, this is exactly the cam we are using on our dev car. Okay, what I like about this is that it has a connection that makes it really easy to exchange the camera. If something goes wrong, if it breaks, if you get a stone on the glass, if you almost crash it, whatever, is easy to change. Okay, you can buy this camera or spare part and just take this away. Okay, because the original cable, not original cable, but the main power cable and the video cable is alone. Okay, so this goes here, badang. Okay, and then you have a video out. And you get a pretty long RCA cable. Some people said they want to change another cable. You can do that. This is just to make it easy for you to install it. Okay, and it's like really easy in the end. I hope someone can make a video on the complete installation. It would be pretty nice. Okay, if someone do it, I'm gonna give you something for free. Okay, so it goes like this, and then it's done. Okay, so when you get your products, you still need to install it. Okay, you need to install the token file. The token file is the license file for your car, and in the token file you will see your VIN number that is unique, and then you will see plus like front view, front cam, cargo cam, and etc. That is what features you are using. Okay, so for the gold one, this is the gold one. It gives you, this is an OEM brake light, okay? Third breaker. And you can see we already installed this camera. And if you want to install it yourself, you can do so, okay? It's not a problem. You can add your camera, but be very careful because like this is isolated for rain and things like that, so it doesn't get water inside. That would be bad, okay? But if you know how to do it, fine, you can do it yourself. But this is like easy. A lot of dealers want this. They don't want to, you know, fuck around the whole day to drill holes and do things. This is a OEM Mopar third brake light that you get in the gold package. Okay, so the gold package is just one more camera, one front camera, and the cargo cam. Okay, we have added a really cool, two really cool features. For the basic one, of course, for the lockout, you're only gonna have a lockout because you don't have anything else. Of course, you can force the rev cam and things like that, but that's it. That's nothing more to it. Okay, so front view. I'm gonna show it in a video. Front view is also a feature I got from a beta tester, and when I thought about it first, I was like, ah, man, who wants that? I mean, that's completely garbage. But we made it anyway, and I tried it out. And I'm telling you, I was blown away. The front view is that normally, like a basic, we have, when you put it in the drive, it gets the camera up. And it's 20 kilometers, I don't know the miles, but 20 kilometers, it turns off. Okay, that's the original Rax what we did, but we added one that is called front view, because every time you slow down under 16 kilometers an hour, it will pop up again, and it's amazing. Okay, when you're in a traffic jam or if you're going directly for a parking spot, it goes on. It's absolute. I wouldn't drive the car without it now. Then also another thing that we got from a beta testers, and if you have anything in mind that we could do, because like next thing I want to do is take away the seatbelt shine. it's unbelievable. It's making me crazy because I'm going out and in like 100 times a day in the car, and that kills me. But if you have anything that you would like to have, always ask us, because the best ideas we get from the beta testers. Okay, so going back to the features, this is also something we added, and it's an upgrade also. It doesn't cost anything when you buy, and the basic upgrades are always, you know, for free. It's just if you want to add something, you know. Park Pro, oh my god, Park Pro is ridiculous good. Park Pro means that you can force the camera to any front or back while you are parking. So with the front view combination is absolutely amazing, because you're going into a parking a lot with the camera on, and whenever you want you can press the back button and it goes and showing you the rev cam. So the thing is that when you're backing, maybe you want to see the front, okay, because it's maybe you have a Ram like we do, and that's a pretty big car. So if I'm having the rear and I'm watching and it's all is good, but I want to see what happened in the front, I can press the back button. You have to see it to understand what I'm talking about. It's ridiculous nice. I wouldn't be without any of these. I actually rather take away my Apple TV that I have. Well, actually I did. I took it away because this other features is the ones I want. Okay, so that's it. I hope it was not too much information. I'm telling you that this cannot be compared to anything else. Okay, I'm not saying other products are bad. I'm just saying that it cannot compare to it because it's inside the machine. It's already there. It's in the software, in the core software is doing. We are not like listening to any bus. No. Okay, and the thing is also like when you put in the rev gear normally in the car, you cannot get out from it. You're in the rev gear, but you want to do something, you're not able to do that because the fucking rev cam is on. We can you can always tap on the screen. It's the same thing that, you know, when you're driving and the camera comes up, you can press it, okay, to just take it away. Just press once time, and so you can always do that. So no other products can be able to do that. Okay. For anyone to be able to even control the touch panel, you cannot do it externally. You will need to be inside, okay? You have to be controlling the touch panel. But we are doing it from the core software, the software itself, okay? It cannot get better, it cannot get safer. If you're not impressed, as I said, you probably wouldn't buy any product anyway. And the prices we have, like $149 for the lockout, okay? No hassle. If you're a little bit good on installation, or you have a friend and I've been doing it, you do the silver. It's $249, including the camera. Okay, you get the software, you get the cable, and you get the camera for $249.